Police officer must determine if victim is alive or dead. And 2. Apprehend the perpetrator if possible or give appropriate notification if the perpetrator is escaping. 3. Safeguard the scene and detain witness and suspect. The officer who is the first to arrive at the crime scene must appreciate the importance of preventing or controlling any change in crime scene. The two critical factors most likely to change the crime scene are people and the weather. The first factor is the most amenable to officer control. Arrest the perpetrator if you can determine by direct inquiry or observation that he is the suspect. As a general rule, do not question him this stage. And second, detain all persons present at the scene. Attempt to access and determine the entire area of the crime scene, including paths and entry exits, or any areas that may include evidence. Isolate the area and protect the scene. Seek attention if necessary. Notification must be made to superiors, investigation and supplies units. Use crime scene tape. Refrain from entering the skins and or disturbing, touching or using any item found therein. Never use crime scene as a command post or the telephone as the communication center in communication with the station house or headquarters. The first officer should not, unless absolutely necessary, use telephone instrument at this necessity should be determined by common sense and priorities. The first officer should not instead establish temporary command posts outside the central crime scene, preferably where there are at least 2 points available, one for incoming and one for outgoing calls. In the early stage of investigation, this is defined to rapid communication between the various centers of investigation. Keep a chronological log containing the name, serial number, command, and the title of any police official who enters, the name, serial number, and hospital of any medical personnel, ambulance driver or technician, and name, addresses of any civilians entering a crime scene. And lastly, take notes.
Hi, my name is Nura Afika Nabila binti Muhammad Sabir from DM24. I will present my part is medical personnel. Specialist medical personnel at the scene. Medical personnel are among the first person to visit the scene to plan and decide the further actions. The investigation carried out at the scene is related to medical personnel because evidence found can only be analysed by medical personnel. In addition, medical personnel must provide treatment to injured victims after being confirmed by the police. Communication between investigating officer and medical personnel. The skill and expertise possessed by medical personnel in the field of medicine help investigators in identifying, determining, and recording the types of evidence. Medical personnel participate in investigative procedures as well as conduct forensic, psychiatric, and other examination of rival modern form of knowledge during criminal investigation. In general, the presence of medical personnel at the scene is something that must be present during the investigation of the scene. Medical personnel with a background in medical knowledge can contribute greatly to the quality of criminal investigation. That's all about my presentation. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. My name is Syafiq Ibrahim bin Afizan. I want to discuss about investigation office. We have to know what the investigation office mean. If we don't know what it mean, we don't understand that meaning of investigation office of any company, department or unit that investigation party behavior and should be include the company. Vigilance Department, the Central Bureau of Investigation, the state police, or any other agency established by the centre and state government that have the power to investigate. Make sure to be taken in investigation office. Number 1, decide whether to investigate before putting on your detective hat. Take a moment to decide whether an investigation is warranted. Number 2, take immediate action is necessary. The investigation office may need to act immediately, even before the investigator begin the investigation, if the situation is violent or otherwise could cause immediate harm to your business. Okay, number 3, choose an investigator. The investigation office need investigators who are expert and trained in investigative techniques in part and considered in part by the employee involved and back to and if necessary safety is courts. Number 4, plan the investigation. Take some time off from the organized through gather any information already have about the problem, such employee complaint, supervisor report, vital warning, and material that are part to problems such as X-ray, email, threatening letter. Okay, number 5 is conduct interview. The goal of every investigation is to gather information that, and the most basic way to do that is to ask people question. Number 6, collect document and other device. Almost every investigation will relate to some extent to personal file, document, email, message, company policy, and correspondences, and so on. That's it, and thank you very much.
My name is Muhammad Syafiq bin Abdul Malik. My ID DEM 05210009. Today I can explain crime scene investigation team. Conduct scene assessment. The evaluation of the scene by the investigation of the incident that is investigated and has a level carried out. Conduct scene walkthrough and initial documentation. The scene need to be walked through, providing an overview of the entire scene to identify and tie to the integrity of the scene and ensure the protect of physical evasion. Contamination control. Controlling contamination and preventing cross-contamination is one of the most important skills to maintain safety. Documentation. The assessment of the scene determines the types of documentation required, such as video, measurement, notes, and other for evidence collection. Evidence collection of evidence to prevent loss, destruction, or contamination that were also in the absence of collection of evidence. Personality duties and responsibilities. They are certain personal duties and responsibilities which are necessary in almost and major sun operation. It is important to note it may not be feasible to have one person assigned to easy duty. It is really common for one person to accomplish 2 or more duties. Training and appreciation.
Hi, my name is Nurul Huda binti Hazli from the M24. Now I want to present about conclusion a case of Antipton murder. The first conclusion is anger that is excessive to the point of causing someone to do something beyond our expectation. This leads to brutal murders. The second conclusion is be concerned when you see something suspicious. Act quickly, like Robert who called the police when there was a case of attempted murder. The next is because of the mouth the body precious. Keeping your mouth shut is important so as not to hurt anyone hurts. Besides that is looking for strong evidence to conduct a more thorough investigation. Strong evidence is very important to carry our further investigation. Morality is important. With this incident, it can be asked as a moral and a lesson for all of us. The last, be fair when sentencing so that there is no misunderstanding. This matter needs to be discussion with the victim family first.